मेरे पीढ़ी की, मेरी और मेरे भाई की बहन की इनकी शादी होकर के अभी करीब करीब 50-60 साल हो चुके हैं। उसके बाद अभी मेरे बच्चों की जो शादी हुई, उसमें भी आखिरी बच्चे की जब शादी हुई उसको भी 23 वर्ष हो चुके हैं। 24वां वर्ष शुरू है, वो भी 1-2 महीने में पूरा हो जाएगा। उसके बाद में अभी मेरे पोते की शादी हो रही है अनंतपाल सिंह चौहान की। वो अभी उसकी उपलब्धियां इतनी अच्छी हैं कि वो शुरू से ही टैलेंटेड बच्चा रहा। अब उसके शादी में मैं खुश क्यों नहीं रहूँगा। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड और बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ और मैं चाहता हूँ कि उसकी शादी पूरे रीति रिवाज से, पूरे जोर शोर से और पूरे इसके ठाट माट से की जाए, और वो वैसा होने जा रहा है। मैं उसके लिए बहुत बहुत खुश हूँ। विवाह में जब दो परिवार आपस में तय कर लेते हैं कि हम आपस में संबंध स्थापित करें, तब लड़के परिवार में सबसे पहले कार्यक्रम जो होता है वो है तिलक का कार्यक्रम। तिलक हो जाने के बाद में निश्चित हो जाता है कि अब ये परिवार आपस में संबंधी बन रहे हैं। उसके बाद में घर में अपने देवी देवताओं का पूजन करना पड़ता है। पहला जो कार्यक्रम होता है घर में वो होता है जनेऊ का। पहला मुहूर्त निकलता है मंगरमाती का। मंगरमाती निकालने के बाद में जब सब महिलाएं, सब पुरुष सब इकट्ठा हो जाता है परिवार, तब मेहंदी का कार्यक्रम होता है। मेहंदी का कार्यक्रम होने के बाद में फिर एक ठो मंडपाच्छादन, मंडप डाला जाता है आंगन में, बांस का या फिर हरे पत्तों का। आजकल तो वो सब हरे पत्तों का मंडप वगैरह बंद कर दिए हैं। डायरेक्ट वो डेकोरेशन वाले आते हैं और कपड़े का डेकोरेशन बना देते हैं, उसी को मंडपाच्छादन बोलते हैं। और उसमें होता है खंबरोपण। उसके बाद में होता है देवी देवताओं का, मातृ का पूजन। उस इसमें अपने पितरों को बुला करके उनको बोलते हैं भैया हमारे इस परिवार की ये विवाह। घर में सेलिब्रेट एंजॉय करते हैं हल्दी का कार्यक्रम। बच्चे को, दूल्हे राजा को, दूल्हे को हल्दी लगाई जाती है। उसके बाद में रात के समय में, शाम के समय में संगीत का कार्यक्रम होता है। रात भर संगीत किया जा सकता है। सब लोग बहुत अच्छा गाना वगैरह बजाना करते हैं। उसके बाद में जब बारात निकालने का समय आ जाता है, जो आखिरी का दिन, तो बारात निकासी के समय में ढोल या फिर बैंड बाजा, घोड़ा, बग्गी ये सब मंगा करके जैसे जैसी हैसियत होती है वैसा उसकी रछवाई निकाली जाती है। बारात निकासी कहते हैं उसको घुमाया जाता है मोहल्ले में। मंडप में जाने के बाद में वहाँ पर में द्वाराचार होता है। मंडप के पास में वहाँ ले जाने के बाद में जयमाला पहनाई जाती है स्टेज के ऊपर में। और वरमाला पहनाने के बाद में रात में जब मुहूर्त, ब्राह्मण ने जब मुहूर्त दिया है, उस मुहूर्त के ऊपर में पानी ग्रहण करते हैं दोनों। पानी ग्रहण होने के बाद में लड़की के माँ बाप कन्यादान करते हैं। उसके बाद में होता है गठबंधन। गठबंधन होने के बाद में सप्तपदी करते हैं दूल्हा दुल्हन दोनों भी। फिर उनका सिंदूर भराई होती है, मांग में सिंदूर भर देता दूल्हा। उसके बाद में उसका सिंदूर भरने के बाद में उनको मंगलसूत्र पहना दिया जाता है लड़का। इसी पीरियड में लड़कियां, उसके दूल्हे की सालियां उसका जूता चुराई करते हैं। उसके बाद में सब विवाह संपन्न हुआ बताया जाता है, और उसके रात में जब समय निश्चित हुआ रहता है उस समय में विदाई हो जाती है। विदा होकर के जब दुल्हन अपने घर आ जाती है,
देवी देवता पूजन और कुल देवता की पूजा. The importance of this ritual is that any auspicious work at home is started by worshipping the presiding deity of the clan, who are the protectors. Worship is done with the wish that they remain happy and receive their blessings. By worshipping him, positive energy spreads in the house, the mind attains peace, the atmosphere of the house becomes pure, and all of the wishes are fulfilled. It is mandatory to invite your family deity in the marriage ceremony. The way this is performed is that they go to the place where their family deity resides and worship him. All the family members gather. Ganesh Gauri is invoked first in the puja ritual. Navgraha are invoked and duly worshipped. It is believed that the daughters of the family will go to another clan after marriage. Hence, they are not included in this puja. The family deity of this clan is Dulha Dev. The main temple is located in Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh. On the birth of a son in the family and the arrival of the bride, that is, whenever a new member joins the family, the blessings of Dulha Dev are taken. The whole family keeps a fast together and worships him with full devotion after evening. Bhog is prepared at home. Prasad of halwa, puri, bada, kheer is offered. The offering of that prasad is called khoot. Everyone together makes that khoot. At the end of the puja material is immersed in the storehouse. The entire family prays for the smooth conduct of the marriage.
Janeyu Sanskar. Even today in Sanatan Dharma, marriage is not considered complete without the sacred thread ceremony, which is one of the main rituals. Janeyu consists of 3 threads, also known as sutras. It is made of cotton and is put around the neck in such a way that it remains above the left shoulder. It is not just a thread, but it also has special beliefs associated with it. These 3 sutras symbolize the debt to God, debt to ancestors, and debt to Rishi. It is also believed that wearing the sacred thread protects the person from any evil power. At the time of the sacred thread ceremony, unstitched clothes are worn. A yellow-colored cloth is put around the neck. During the yagya, the sutra is made with a special method and is colored yellow. On the day of this Janeyu Sanskar, after bathing, a paste of sandalwood and saffron is applied on the groom's head by the priest, and he is made to wear the sacred thread. Then, Havan is organized. The deities are ritually worshipped. The sacrificial altar is made and the person is made to sit in half-dressed and garlanded. After this, by invoking the Gayatri Mantra 10 times, along with the invocation of the gods, a promise is taken from him to follow the oaths he has taken.
Magarmati. At some places, Magarmati is also called Matmangra. With this ritual, the preparations under the marriage hall begin. This ritual is performed on both the bride and groom's side. Sister-in-law and sisters of the house, a total of 5 people, leave the house to dig up the soil. First of all, they worship Mother Earth. At that place, turmeric and kumkum are offered and diyas are lit. Home-cooked semiya, badi, papad and betel leaves are offered. Soil is dug and poured into the lap of bride or groom's aunt. After this, worship is done by going to the temple of Shitala Mata. The soil brought to the house is poured into the base of 4 pillars of the pavilion.
is celebrated with great pomp before the actual marriage ceremony. Since marriage is a social festival, the members of the families of both the bride and groom participate in this ritual in their respective homes. Mehndi reduces stress due to its cooling nature and medicinal properties. Mehndi is applied on the hands and feet of both the bride and groom, which enhances their beauty. It is said that the darker the color of the mehndi, the more intense will be the love between the two. Mehndi is a symbol of good luck and auspiciousness. Women and girls of both the families sing songs while getting mehndi applied, and the whole atmosphere turns joyful.
मंडप पूजन, खम्बा रोपण और मातृका पूजन. A pavilion made of bamboo is set up in the courtyard of the house as per the marriage rituals. In the khamba ropan ritual, 16 deities are invoked and requested to reside in the mandap. The bamboo mandap teaches us to remain humble even after rising high in life. In the scriptures, bamboo has been considered very auspicious for the mandap. Bamboo grows high but does not break but bends. It teaches the bride and the groom to always rise above the relationship and also to maintain the ability to bow down in respect. The sacred roof of Kusha makes the mandap pure, sacred and positive. The household items kept in the mandap give the basic mantra of a successful householder. A mill for grinding pulses, mortar and pestle for crushing spices are kept in the marriage hall. All these things may seem ancient today, but they give timeless lessons about family life to the bride and groom. A seemingly simple mandap of just 4 pillars contains within itself a treasure trove of complete Sanatan Vigyan and lessons for the newlyweds. Our ancestors are like gods. Forefathers and their forefathers are invoked in marriages. Rice is poured into an earthen pot while chanting mantras after invoking their ancestors, and the pot is closed with ground pulses. To ensure that the auspicious work is completed smoothly, blessings of the ancestors are taken. By His grace, the family increases and married life is spent in happiness, peace and prosperity. After marriage, they bid farewell to their ancestors.
Tilak. Before marriage, the girl's family goes to the boy's house to perform the tilak ritual. This tradition is followed after seeing the most auspicious time. In the presence of an eligible Brahmin priest, the boy who is going to be married and the brother of the girl sits at the place of worship. First of all, Gauri Ganesha is worshipped and then Navgraha Puja is done. After this, the girl's brother applies tilak to the groom with turmeric and rice. Brahmin priest then speaks resolutions. After that, coconut, batasha, betel nut, fruits, sweets, dry fruits, clothes, gold, and dakshina are given to the groom in a brass or bronze plate as a gift. All this is given as per one's capacity. Both feed each other sweets and betel leaves and hug each other. In this way, the tilak ceremony is then completed with full rituals by chanting mantras in the presence of a Brahmin priest.
Haldi. Haldi is known for its medicinal properties and healing powers. A day before the marriage, the bride and groom are dressed in yellow clothes. Haldi paste is applied. In this paste, turmeric, gram flour, milk, sandalwood, rose water, and oil are used. Yellow color brings happiness and prosperity in life. In olden times, there were no facilities like beauty parlors. Hence, the groom and bride used turmeric to enhance the beauty of their face and body. Turmeric contains antioxidants which detoxify the body and make the skin glow. In the Haldi ceremony, the families and relatives of the bride and groom wear yellow clothes and apply turmeric paste on each other's faces and have a lot of fun and excitement. The Haldi ceremony symbolizes the auspicious beginning of a new life. Sangeet. In the olden times, music served as a respite from all the stress and seriousness of wedding preparations. The women of the house used to mentally prepare the bride and groom for marriage through simple songs. The atmosphere of the house fills with joy and enthusiasm with the echo of songs. In today's environment, there has been a lot of changes in the practices of Sangeet. Modernity gave a new form to old rituals. The families of the girl and the boy start practicing for the dance in the Sangeet ceremony several days in advance. Pairs and groups perform on stage. The women of the house who sing old songs are limited to the villages. Today, dance and entertainment takes place on the recorded tunes of film songs.
Barat or Dwarachar. This is the moment the groom impatiently waits for. Dressed up, riding a mare, he goes to the house of his life partner, his future bride, accompanied by a band and a procession to marry her. All close relatives participate in the procession. The wedding procession reaches the girl's door with great pomp and show, dancing and singing. When the wedding procession reaches the gate, the bride's family welcomes it warmly. During this, the bride's mother performs the groom's aarti and applies tilak with kumkum on his forehead. A tilak of kumkum on the groom's forehead is considered a symbol of good luck, and he is asked to come inside. After the entry of the groom, the Panditji makes him and the father of the bride sit and chant some mantras and complete the ritual of Dwar Puja. Only after this puja, the groom can enter the mandap where further rituals are performed.
Jaymala. After Dwarachar, the groom proceeds towards the stage and the bride is also brought. The ritual of garlanding is performed on the stage itself. During this ritual, the bride and groom take the first step to get tied in the bond of 7 births by garlanding each other and accepting each other for life. When the practice of Jaimala was started, men had to prove their capability to marry a woman. Swayamvar was organized for the marriage of the girl, in which the girl used to choose her husband by garlanding the man of her choice. Because of this, even today, it is the bride who garlands the groom first. Kanyadan. The ceremony of giving the bride's hand to the groom by father is called Kanyadan. With the chanting of mantras by the Pandit, in a divine atmosphere, the bride and groom accept each other's responsibilities with a feeling of mutual friendship. Kanyadan means the transfer of parents' responsibilities to the groom's in-laws. Till now, the parents used to make arrangements for the girl's maintenance, development, security, happiness, peace, and joy. Now those arrangements will have to be made by the groom and his family. In these rites, the girl's father donates his daughter's gotra, taking the fire, which is Agni, as a witness. After this, the daughter leaves her father's gotra and enters her husband's gotra. Kanyadan is a religious duty of every father.
Fere. In the marriage ceremony, Fere means circling the sacrificial fire, which is also called Agni. Agni is considered sacred in Hindu tradition. It is believed that through Agni, anything reaches the gods and goddesses directly. In this way, when the bride and groom take 7 rounds with Agni as their witness, they also make the gods and goddesses as witnesses of their marriage. These 7 rounds are the religious basis of the marriage ceremony. These are considered a symbol of unwavering faith. In the first 3 rounds, the bride walks in the front and the groom follows her. And in the next 4 rounds, the groom walks in front and the bride follows him. After 7 rounds, the groom applies vermilion, which is also called sindoor, to the bride's forehead. Sindoor is a symbol of good luck. During this time, the ritual of stealing shoes is also performed by the bride's sisters.
Vidai. There are countless moments of laughter, happiness and entertainment at a wedding ceremony. On the other hand, there comes a time which makes everyone emotional. This is the farewell ritual, which is also the last of the marriage ceremony. In some places, there is a tradition that before bidding farewell, the daughter throws a handful of paddy slag backwards over her head at the main entrance of the house. This is the time for a daughter to leave her father's house and go to her husband's house. Her mind fills with emotion at the thought of being away from her parents. With this ritual, the daughter leaves for her life partner's house and sets out on the journey of a new life.